episode of Rebuilding Portsmouth. Now, in our last episode, of course, we won our first ever piece of silverware, and it was glorious. It's nice, you know, it's the League Cup final, albeit, I know it's only the League Cup, but it was our first piece of silver, and it's great to have that monkey off of our back, and I feel like it can really push us on. Before we get into today's episode, though, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone for all the support over the weekend with the two special videos, the Q&A and the Pompey versus Red Star. I really do hope you enjoyed all the extra videos, and also for the outpouring of support on the Portsmouth series on Sunday in general, frankly. I wasn't expecting that. It's great to know that so many of you still really do enjoy the series, and I think it must have just been YouTube. It's been messing up sometimes, and it can sometimes really make you feel like, what? Because it can have these huge dips and you don't quite understand why, but that's just one of those things. Right, also thank you to everyone that came into my stream on Friday night. That went amazingly. I couldn't believe that it went as well as it did. It was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be doing it again, obviously, quite soon, hopefully. I'm not entirely sure when yet, because there's some other things I need to sort out, but hopefully it went well, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was good to just chat to some of you guys, really. It's nice to be able to reply to comments immediately and things, you know, without having to spend ages typing. You can ask questions and I can just tell you. It's just nice to have some banter with you guys. Also, I apologize for the lip sync on my Q&A video. For some reason, it got all messed up when it went onto YouTube, because the actual raw video file is fine, and I re-uploaded it and checked it, and it was still messed up. I don't know why it is, but YouTube was fucking with the audio somehow, which is a pain, because it seemed to be like about half a second out, which is a bit of an annoyance, but unfortunately there's not really much I can do about that. What else have we got here? I see a lot of comments about like me starting a save in like Vanarama South and that, and as much as that would be fun, I feel that would be too similar to this save, so I won't be doing that on FM15. I can let you know that now, because I want to do something different with my saves. Every time I do one, I don't want it to be the exact same thing, just with a different team, if that makes sense. So, I mean, yes, we'd be starting lower, but for me, it would still have the same kind of charm as a save like Pompey, and I'd rather do something a little bit different. You know, that's basically why I do it. So, without further ado, so genuinely massive thank you to everyone for the cool weekend. It was great. And also thank you for all the birthday messages. That was really sweet. Didn't expect that. So, yeah, that was really nice too. Right, let's get into things. As you can see, we are at the European Champions Cup draw. Now, the reason I have to do this now is because obviously, yeah, you don't know what happened against Benfica, but I did say I felt we were going to go through it. As you can see, we actually have. But the only way I could do a double live com episode in our next round of this was to do it like this, basically, because of how it works. So, teams left in the tournament, we've got Atletico, Chelsea, Barcelona, Manchester City, PSG, United, Real Madrid and Pompey. PSG, maybe? I would take PSG. I feel like we could beat PSG, but we're in for a bit. I mean, I don't know. We need to have some more confidence, and you'll see later in the month when I show you the fixtures that we have been playing with a lot more confidence now. I'm just trying to really go for things. So let's do this draw. I think we'll take all comers, basically. We'll take whoever we get. Portsmouth will play Real Madrid. Holy shit. This game doesn't half love you, doesn't it? So yeah, then again, I feel like if we can knock out someone like Real Madrid, and the home leg is first, guys, that is going to be so important. Paris Saint-Germain are playing Man United, City are playing Atletico, and Chelsea Barca. Conceivably, there could be an all-English semi-finals for both sides of it. I don't think that's going to be the case, but you just never know with these things. And Christ, Real Madrid. We've got to try and overcome Real Madrid. Admittedly, Barca are the really strong ones in Spain, from what I can remember. Real Madrid haven't had the best couple of seasons. Let's just see how they're actually doing in La Liga. They're probably top of it now, I've said that. No, as you can see, they are a little bit off the pace when it comes to Barcelona. You know, only 11 points, but there's still a gap, so I don't think they're quite as good as Barca. So I think out of the two, we probably got the better draw. So yeah, I think that's reasonable. If we're gonna have to overcome these sort of teams if we're gonna ever win this trophy, and therefore I think we may as well play them now and test our mettle. Also, actually, no, I'll talk about that in a second. Once we get back after we've played some more matches and get to that first game, which could well be the very next game you see. Who knows? I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, guys, we're back, and I've actually had quite a few games to go through before I could even start the first recording for this episode. It's actually been quite a lot. To do like this as a double live com has involved quite a lot of matches, but I'm still going to do it anyway, just because there's actually only one match in between the two games, so that's not too bad. So, basically, we got drawn against Real Madrid, as you know, and it's important that we do well in the home leg, basically. We've got to try and continue the form that we're in, and as you can see, look, I mean, our last defeat in any competition there was on the 6th of December, that home defeat to Manchester United, and the only other one was the 1-0 defeat away at Juventus in Europe. So we have lost both home and away, but we've yet to lose away in the league, I don't think. That's surprising, actually. That's really surprising, and not lost a home game in Europe. In fact, I think we've won all our home games in Europe, let alone lost any. Other thing is, because of the results this month, we have now qualified for the Champions League again next season, which means that we've got our transfer budget through. The transfer budget for next season is £41 million, and that is not even the best part. The best part about it is our wage budget. They've given us a boost on our wage budget, which means that currently, because I've not signed anyone, we now have a surplus wage budget of £800,000 per week, which means I can get all of our good players on new contracts to tie them down. It also means that we can go out and buy some really good quality players, just to put the finishing touches to a team that I believe that, if not this year, next season can definitely win the Champions League. That's the way I'm feeling about things at the moment, if things carry on down that field. I feel like next season, at the latest, we can win the Champions League. I feel that there's even a chance we can win it this year. You just never know. I've got the bit between my teeth now because we won that League Cup. Surprising how much confidence that's given us. I'm not going to do, unfortunately, the highlights because it would take too long. There's a lot of goals. First game of the month was away at West Ham United, and we were 2-0 up after 4 minutes. Santos and Robert Gray with the goals. Then Pipoca made it 3-0, and Brian Pereira made it 3-1, but then King Norman in again, making it 4-1 to Portsmouth, and it's just about as comfortable a result as you're going to get, basically, which is always nice to see. In our next match, oh yes, look at this. This actually happened. We beat Manchester United 5-0 in the FA Cup quarter-final, so we're going to the semi-finals of the FA Cup this year at least. Sassy got a penalty, Millington scored a hat-trick, and Ivancic got a late one from a corner. Santos picked up a knock in this one, which was annoying, and he has missed a couple of games this month, and he has since got another injury, and is going to be missing for the Real Madrid game today, which is annoying. But wait. FA Cup semi-final is going to be against Southampton for a shot in the final, and the other semi is Man City versus Spurs, so that's who we'd play if we got through, and I think we got the best draw there. You know, we could beat Southampton and get ourselves to an FA Cup final this year as well, and I fancy my chances against possibly Spurs, definitely Spurs, but City, even against City, I fancy our chances now. You know, they're nothing special at the moment. They're still a good side though, let's not forget. Next match, Benfica, the return leg. Of course you already knew we went through, but you didn't know by how much. That's the result. It was 4-0. Dylan Verstraeten with a goal, 2 for Norman Millington, and another one for Mehdi Sassi. Starting to get a few now. I've put him on penalties because he's got good penalty taking. Tercio did unfortunately get injured in this one, which was a bit of a shame. So we've had a few injury problems this month, and that could cost us a little bit, so I'm a little worried there. Now, because of all these extra games, we actually found ourselves at one point with 3 matches. We were 1 point clear of Chelsea, but we had 3 games in hand. I mean, I'd rather have the points on the board, but it's certainly nice to have them. And in our first of those games in hand, we went... Well, actually, we were at home to Oldham, and we dispatched them comfortably. Millington with a brace, Robert Gray and Ola Afterlet with the other goals. And again, just a domination job on them, which is perfect. It's just what you wanted to see. That gave us a 4-point lead back at the top of the league. And that's what we needed, basically, was to really try and extend that lead over Chelsea. I think it was I can't remember exactly how the permeates out, basically. In our next game, we travelled away to Brighton, and this was so crucial. Literally, Millington went through on goal for this one, and with our only real good opportunity of the game, managed to dispatch it from the edge of the area and get us a 1-0 victory at the Amex, and that was so crucial. And we just seem to have stopped conceding goals again. We've shut up shop, and it was just delightful. The weird thing is, like, I've played two up top in every single game this season, except not every single game this season, every single game this month, except for the Benfica home match. We went with a defensive midfield system for that one, still won 4-0. Because of their system, it just didn't feel right. I wanted to make sure that we were solid. Then, next game, Leicester City, away from home again, 2 crucial wins, basically, away from home. Mehdi Sassi with both goals in this one as well. Just great stuff. Unfortunately, Pipoca and Santos are both out for 6 to 8 days with stubbed toes, which is a ridiculous injury, and they both got it in the same game. Means that both of them are going to be missing for the Real Madrid first leg, which is so annoying. Now, because of the way things are going, Chelsea have drawn 2 games this month. They drew 2-2, I think, away at City, and in their last match they drew 3-3 at home to Everton, despite being 3-1 up. Now, this is how the league looks. I don't think there's any more games, actually, we can just show. Yeah. So this is how the league looks at the moment. We are now 11 points clear of Chelsea. 11 points! With a game in hand on them. You know, we could go 14 points clear of them if we win our game in hand. Do you know who our game in hand is against? Hull City. Mind blown. Oh no, I think it might be against Arsenal. I can't actually remember who our game in hand is against. I'm pretty certain it's Hull City. And and we're at home against the bottom club. Bear in mind, Hull have not won. They've played 31 matches in the league this year, and they've not won a single one of them. They've conceded 100 goals, minus 70 goal difference, just 5 points. They're already relegated. They were relegated, I think, in the last match, because they're already 25 points from safety. They were relegated with 8 games to go, which is just absurd. It's the worst point. They're going to be on for a record low. I don't think they're going to win a game this season. Genuinely. As you can see, though, Millington, 36 goals, is the top scorer. He's also, which I'll show you in a sec, actually, now bettered his tally from last year, and he's still got plenty of games to go. So the way I'm looking at it is like this. We win our game in hand, that'll take us 14 points clear, and I think, guys, we're going to win the Premier League, and I'm so fucking happy with that. But I think this gives us the license, basically, to rest players before Champions League matches. Now, we've earned that little bit of extra respite, so I can have a full, fresh team for our Champions League games, and that's a situation I didn't think we'd ever find ourselves in, so I'm so grateful for it, which means that we're playing Norwich in our next match at home. So I will be resting the team like crazy for the away leg at Real Madrid, because I want to sneak through into the semis. And I think from then on, we will be able to rest players in our Premier League match beforehand. So it is perfect. We do still have to go to Chelsea, but I don't think it will make any difference. We've only lost 1 game this season and drawn 3. Bear in mind, I've only won Manager of the Month once this season, yet the Arsenal manager has won it 3 times. I'm pretty certain that Jurgen Klopp has won it 3 times. How? But there you go, guys. So let's take a quick look at the squad, so you can see where the goals have been going in. Millington there, 53 goals in 48 games. He's just insane. Pipoca up there with 17, and Lucarelli there with 16. And then behind there, you've got Ivancic, Simpson, Vanos, and Santos, of course, who still, I just wish he could put in a 50-game season for us. I really, really do. I mean, look at the top appearance makers. Millington, 48 appearances, and then, yeah, crazy. Assist-wise, Santos is still top there with 16, Vanos has 15, and Pipoca also has 15. Player of the matches, Millington has 17. He's broken that record as well, and the league record at the same time. Yellow cards, Robert Gray with 10. Red cards, Robert Gray and Vanos with 1 apiece. Average rating, Mamute, 8.58. In 13 matches, he's scored 3 goals and got 10 assists already. I'm glad I signed him personally. He's putting in solid performances week in, week out. Aerial challenges, 117 for Lopez Souza. Key passes, Vanos with 146. But as you can see, Mamute in 13 matches has already put 80 key passes in. Bear in mind, if we double that and say 26 games, so that's about the same as Santos, he'd have in theory he'd be the best average rating player, key passes player. And if he played as many as Gerald Vanos, you're talking like 250 of them. He is amazing. Key tackles, which is kind of everything I hoped he would be. 45, and of course interceptions, 479 for Robert Gray by miles. Value, of course, Mamute is top there with 45 million, but you know, we've got so many players now that are worth 20 million plus. It's crazy. Even Ola Aftere, who isn't even a first teamer, is worth 20 million. Luigi Lucarelli is worth 21 million pounds, and he doesn't even get in our first team. That's how we've earned ourselves into this situation. It's delightful. Now, we're just going to have to get into this game, guys, because apparently I've not clicked the right... There we go. So, we're at home. Home leg. Are they going to... I'm hoping to God that... What the hell? I'm hoping they're going to up top. Oh, my life. What is that formation? I've never seen that formation before. Not from the start of a game, anyway. I'm worried, guys, but I feel like with a home team, we need to go out and attack here. I'm going to go with 2 up top, because I've never played that formation. I actually don't think I've ever played against that formation in this state. Santos and Pipoca out. What can we do? So Millington and Simpson up top. After Ivancic, Sassy, Mamute, Vanos. You notice that Mamute is now full green circle. He's back to being a 5-star rated player again now. I don't know what the little drop-off was originally for, but there you have it. Lopez Souza for straight and grey. Belongo in goal. On the bench, Vega, Barnes, Gomez, Lucarelli, Kea, Peralta and Tercio. How much of a miss are Pipoca and Santos going to be in this first leg? I think this could end up being the death of us if we... I don't know. I'm worried. Let's just put it that way. I'm worried. But we are at home, and let's just see who they've got. You know, let's just see what they've got in their tank. They're no doubt an incredibly good side, as we know, they're Real Madrid, but I still think that it was the better of the two to get. So they've got a guy called Ramos up front. They've got... Is that James Rodriguez? It is still James Rodriguez at 34. Fred, presumably not the same Fred. No, it's a different one, isn't it? Verchera, Gil Romero, that's a real player, isn't it? Yeah. Mejahead, who is Algerian, I believe. Ruiz at fullback. Jose Carlos Ruiz, Spaniard. Oops, what have I done there? Yep. Is that Gilly? Yep. Gianluigi Gilly, who has very cool hair. Sonogo, different Sonogo, of course. Ishmael Sonogo. Mosca at fullback. Rodolfo Mosca, a Argentinian. And then Lanoy. Sullivan Lanoy, that's a cool name. On the bench, Torres, Montes, Isco, still there. Arashka, Otavio, Yurin, and Venditti. honestly have no idea how this is going to go, guys. I genuinely don't. Like, we've been pretty solid. We've only lost 2 games in all competitions this season. Away at Juve, 1-0, and at home to Man United, 1-0. We've got goals in this, and that's going to be crucial for the away leg specifically. But we've got to go. I mean, this is probably the biggest game in our history. Real Madrid at Fratton Park. Wow. And without Santos and Pipoca, I just feel like we need Santos. But at least we've got Mamute. Like, that's the great thing. Santos isn't here, but Mamute can take free kicks just as well as Santos can. And it means we've got that little added threat still. So I don't think we're going to be... I still think we're going to pose a threat today, but we do need a good win in this first leg to make sure that we get ourselves a good scoreline on the board. Simpson, Ivancic, can he sneak through? After it, ducking inside, off the crossbar. What a chance for Portsmouth in the early 8 minutes into this game, but we've had all the play so far. 70% possession, already had 7 shots, 2 of which were on target, flicked out to the back post, and after it, we'll hoover this up. I think the system works well against this one at the moment. We've got players everywhere. Sassy, Vanos again to shoot. Millington inside. Millington! And another big stop by the goalkeeper there. Pompey have started this game like a house on fire, and this is exactly what we need. I want to make sure that we win this first leg comfortably if we can. If we can set ourselves up so that we just have to go to Real Madrid and score in the second leg, which I feel we will do, because keeping a clean sheet against us is virtually impossible at the moment. I can't remember the last time anyone actually did it. I think it was probably Man United or Juventus. Those are the only 2 clean sheets I think we've had. I don't think we've had a 0-0 this season, so look at that start. 10 shots, 5 on target, lots of clear-cut chances. Well, 1, sorry, but lots of chances, and they've had 1 shot in 22 minutes against us. That is perfect. But no goals, and that is kind of the key here. And at Sod's Law, they'll go and score now with their first shot on target or something, but hopefully that won't be the case. Ruiz now. We do need to win this one. We don't want to have to go to Real Madrid and try and, win there. That would not be ideal. If we keep a clean sheet, that would actually be even better in a way, because it would mean that there's no away goals to worry about, and we just need to go and get them ourselves. But I would settle for like a 2-0. That would be a very, very good result. 2-0s are almost impossible to overcome in second legs half the time. We did it a couple of seasons ago, if you remember. But Simpson, big header, Mark Simpson, Pompey 1, Real Madrid 0. Mark Simpson, of all people, standing in here for Pipoca. He's a big man, though, and that's a little bit of an interesting tactic that perhaps we wouldn't have been able to employ with Pipoca up front, because a big lump. He's great in the air. He's got wonderful heading ability, and he's shown it off there. 1-0 Pompey here in the rain, but we're not done yet. We need more. We need at least 2 goals in this game, I feel. Mamute, edge of the area. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank God for that. Verstraeten's managed to win it. Up to Simpson. Can he slip it through for anyone? It's gone back to Robert Gray. In for Ivancic, round the corner for Mamute. Oh, the chances are coming thick and fast for Pompey here. We need to make sure that we take them. Oh, come on. We've been getting a lot of these sort of injuries lately, but thankfully we've got Borja Gomez that come off the bench, so it shouldn't affect us too badly. I wouldn't have thought. Ivancic is great, but Borja Gomez is a damn good player too. We've absolutely dominated this first period, but we need more. A 1-0 is not good enough for me. Real Madrid, they're going to have to be better at home, surely. Mamute out to the edge of the area for Mark Simpson again. Will he shoot from long range? Millington? After it? Oh, was that no, that's not the chance, I don't think. Simpson? Cleared away, and I think that was the chance, actually. Yeah, it was. What a first half. 17 shots, 9 on target, 2 clear-cut chances, 3 half chances, lots of possession, and we've limited them to nothing at the moment. Their system is not working, and all that they can really do to change it, I'd have thought, is go 2 up top, like just 2 strikers. And that system will not work against us either, I wouldn't have thought, because that's how we play. We like to play against that style, and they've not changed it at half-time, it would seem. Let's go. Second half, though, we need a second goal. I'd be very, very, very disappointed if we don't score a second goal. We're playing really, really well in this one. We're all over them at the moment, but sod's law. They're coming back at us a little bit now, in the sense that they've had another shot. Then we've had about 4 more as well, so... Mamute. Oh, no. Vanos. Round the corner. Mamute! What a save by Lenoir, or Lenoy. What a big chance that was. I can't believe that didn't count as a clear-cut opportunity. Millington, edge of the area. We need a second goal. Simpson. Nobody there, mate. Nobody there. Oh, it's a foul. Romero's made the foul, and tell you what, Mamute's not bad from free kicks from this sort of range. Go on, Mamute. Have a pop, son. That's a poor one. That's a poor effort. We've had this many shots and not scored more goals. I'm so frustrated right now. Right, what do we change? Actually, just go for the highlight first. So they've had 3 shots in this game. We've had 27. And it's not like we're not hitting the target either. We have. 16 times. Oh, round the corner here. Round the... Oh. After it could have been in then. Good defending. Real Madrid still are a good side. We're just having a lot of shots against them at the moment. Millington, can he get it round the corner perhaps? Or will he win a penalty? Ball across the back post. Mamute! It's in off the crossbar. It's 2-0 to Portsmouth. That's better. Mamute in off the crossbar, but we're not done yet. We cannot afford to shut up shop because we're still in, we're in the ascendancy. We're dominating this game. We need to make sure that we get the goals. to guide us through the second leg. Mamute in off the crossbar. Bad goalkeeping a little bit that time, perhaps. Right, changes are needed, though, to make sure. Although we've already made one change. What do we do now? Vanos isn't having the best game of his life. I have to say, Tercio, impress me, mate. You've got 20 minutes to go. If we get a third goal, I would feel confident that we're going to win this tie. If we get a third goal. I think that would be almost insurmountable. If we win this 3-0, they're buggered. Mamute's ball in and it's cleared. Gray will just bring that down. Composed, we're dominating this game. We are absolutely all over Real Madrid. I never thought I'd say that in this save. Around the corner from Millington! It's in the back of the net, that's it. Pompey 3, Real Madrid 0. That just shows you how good a team we actually are at the moment. And the way we've been playing this month has been... We've just been saying, actually, we're a better team than most of these. Let's go and prove that. 54th goal of the season for Millington, and we're 3-0 up against Real Madrid. But I'm content to keep going at the moment because we're so much on top of this game, and I don't want to lift off just in case. I'm just going to bring Lucarelli on for Mamute, just because I don't want him to get injured or something, and Lucarelli's still a very solid player. A 3-0 win would be... Oh my god, are you joking? Oh, it doesn't matter. There we go, Pompey 3, Real Madrid 0, and you have to say, guys, surely that means that we're through to the next one. Look at that. Mamute with a goal and an assist. Simpson and Millington both with a goal and an assist each. That is incredible stuff. There you have it. We are surely... What a performance. 22 times we hit the target in that game. We probably could have had more, but 3 is fine by me. I think that's probably putting us through to a semi-final of the Champions League, guys. So I will join you guys in a sec, where we'll, of course, see the second leg. I know it might be a bit of a dead rubber, but you just never know what can happen in these things. So I'll join you guys in a minute. Right, guys, we're back again. And, wow. We've played one game in the league since, and I played a weakened team. I'm not even joking. I played a weakened team. Not stupidly weakened, but as you can see, Vega, Kumalo, Nurse, Peralta, Spina, Lucarelli started up front. We beat Norwich 7-0. 7. Millington got another hat-trick. Lucarelli got one. John Ruddy scored an own goal. Kyle Nurse got a goal. And then Mamute got one late on in this one. It's crazy. Mamute also got 3 assists in this match. He's a monster. I don't know even how to describe how good of a player he is. Like, even look at our defenders in this game getting 8.8s, 8.6s. Even the goalie got an 8.8 in this one. Also, worth pointing out, we've not conceded a goal in 7 competitive matches. And in that time, we've scored 40. We've scored 21 goals without reply, including matches against Manchester United and Real Madrid, during which we managed to score 8 goals. So there you go. That's that basically. Also, in that meantime, there were obviously some other league games. Chelsea, I believe, drew again, actually, if I recall. Let's just take a quick gander at this. Did they draw again? I think they did. Yes, they did. They drew away at Southampton. And what that means, basically, is that we're currently 13 points clear now of Chelsea, with a game in hand. 13. We could win the title within the next couple of Premier League matches, basically, which would just be perfect, because we've got Man United and Liverpool next in our next 2 league games. Man United away, Liverpool at home. So we're very, very close to wrapping it all up, basically. And the fact is, even if we weren't to win that, we've got a game in hand to make the lead even bigger. So, and as you can see, Hull actually won a game. Hull beat Arsenal by 2-0 to win their first match of the season after 32 attempts. Also, as you can see there, Millington now has more goals than there are possible games in this league. He's got 39 goals in 32 league games. It's insane. He only needs 3 more now to equal Robson's record, which is obviously the highest in Premier League history, of 42. I think he could get 4 in his last 6, don't you? And if he does, because even when I rotate the squad, he still gets in because he's got such great stamina. I think he could do it. I'm thinking he could get 43 goals this season, and he's definitely going to get 60 in all competitions, surely. Anyway, before that, let's just jump straight in, basically. You know, it's Real Madrid. They're playing a similar type of system today. I am going to go full strength, of course. I am going to go with a 2-striker system because we want to get ourselves a goal. But notice, Pipoca and Santos are both back and both fit and ready to go here. This is about as strong a team as we could possibly put out, basically. So I feel like, you know, I'm confident going with 2 up top because we just need a goal. All we have to do is avoid getting beaten by that level. Like, the way I look at it is they can't have been that much worse, you know, they can't be that much better in the second leg than they were in the first leg. They just can't be, surely. We pack the midfield and we've got great width provided by our wingers, but we've got quite a narrow back line and they're not playing any width. I can't see how we cannot get through here. So I'm pretty confident that we're going to get ourselves through to the semi-finals of the Champions League, which is going to be just glorious. And I have an awful feeling that we're going to be playing an English side in the semi over 2 legs. So that is going to be tough. But I think that our home form will do the do the damage for us. That being said, we cannot afford to start getting complacent here and start thinking like we're already through, because we're not. We're 3-0 up, but we're not through. Pipoca is man over. Mamute's through here. Can he score? Can he make... Oh, it's off the crossbar. Santos on the rebound, and that is 1-0 Portsmouth after just 2 minutes. 4-0 on aggregate now, and what? Real Madrid need 5 goals now. They have got to score 5 goals against us. Bear in mind, we've not conceded 7 matches, and I do expect to concede a goal tonight. Mamute strike, strangely off the crossbar, but Santos in on the rebound. 2 of our stars linking up there. I fail to see now from this position how we can't go through. We'd have to concede 5 goals without reply. You know, we've got the away goal we wanted. Now we can just play a bit of football. Maybe we can embarrass Real Madrid on their own patch. Win at the Bernabeu. Imagine that, guys. We're a goal up. And the way I look at it is, if we can beat Real Madrid, then why can't we beat anyone else? You know, Barca, Manchester City, Man United, they're all up there. But we've already beaten Manchester United. Oh, they've got to go back. Ramos. Started interesting. Paulo Ramos. Or Paolo. What, Paulo? Really? Paulo. Paolo. I'm arguing with myself here, guys. But we've beaten Man United 5-0 at home, remember, which means that we can... I would feel that over 2 legs we'd have enough in the tank. But we do get to play them away from home in the Premier League before then as well, so it would give me a chance to sort of test out a formation away in case we were to play them. Millington, that's a foul! Oh my goodness. We've been given a penalty, which means time for Mehdi Sassi. If he makes this 2-1 here after 14 minutes, Real Madrid, again, would need 5 goals to turn this game over. And I just don't think that's going to be the case. I think they may well beat us on the night in the end. They'll have to throw everything at us. Oh my god, he's missed it! He's got like 19 penalties and great composure and everything. Oh, it just doesn't matter, does it? Hopefully that isn't the sign of things to come. Hopefully that isn't going to make any difference on the sort of in the long run in this match. Or is it a sign that, you know, this game is not going to be our day? But I feel that the fact we've scored is enough for that. Millington, can he spin? He can! Oh, he's missed it as well. That was a big chance. We've had 4 clear-cut chances here at the Bernabeu in the first half. Gil Romero's ball in. Brought down. And, oh, what about that for defending from Mamute, of all people, I think, was on the end there. Making sure that stayed out. And what about this from Pipoca? He's outrunning James Rodriguez here. Can he get a cross in? No. James Rodriguez has done a bloody good job tracking back there, the 34-year-old Colombian. He'll be knackered now, though, so hopefully we can catch him out on that one. Madrid have definitely been the better side in terms of the number of shots, but look at that. We've created 4 clear-cut chances with very few shooting opportunities, so I'm quite pleased with our sort of... how clinical we've been today in terms of the chance creation. Rashka is out wide. Can he pick a pass? He can. Oh, what a clearance that is from Lopez Souza. Get to half-time at 1-1 and I'll be fairly confident about not conceding 4 in the second half to them. Ramos, he's through here. Ramos, good strike. Paulo Ramos, and it's 2-1. This could still all go badly wrong for us a little here. I don't want to go too defensive yet, though, because that would invite the pressure on. I still feel we've got our own... God, Paulo Ramos looks like quite some player. Just done our defender, and it's a great strike. 2-1 to Real Madrid. Now, don't let this one slip away from you. For the love of Jesus, do not let this slip away. Uh-oh, come on now. Let's not get silly. You give them another goal here, and they'll get hope, and we don't want them having hope. Mosca. Oh my God, come on. No. This is not happening. The problem is, we can't really switch to a different formation at the moment, and I don't really want to because that would invite the pressure on. We've just got to hope that we're good enough, and I feel like we are, but it is definitely going to be tight. Millington! Oh, he's in the back of the net! Amazing stuff. Oh, it's actually a Guillaume goal. Okay, it's not going to go down as Millington's goal, but my goodness, it's 5-3 to Portsmouth, and that might just take the sting out of this a little bit for us, because I was starting to get a little bit worried, you know, with the way things were going. How is that? Gills... That doesn't... For me, Millington touched that afterwards, and then the goalie touched it, so I'm not entirely sure how that goes down as his own goal, but whatever. 2 more assists there for Mamute. So important for us. Oh, that was not the right button. Yeah, Belongo's not been good tonight, I have to say. He needs to step it up a notch in the second half. We're only 1 goal down. With 2 down on aggregate, they need to score 2 more. They have to beat us 5-2 here. No, they don't. They don't have to beat us 5-2. 5-2 and we'd still go through. They have to score 3 more in this second half, which they're capable of doing, but I just don't think they're capable of doing it without us scoring again, which is why I'm going to stay with this system, because I just don't think they've got enough to score that without reply against us. Admittedly, you know. Oh, go on, Santos. Oh, on the rebound. Pipoca. Oh, come on. How many chances do you need to put one in the back of the net, guys? Come on now. Sassy. It's a good start to the second half, though. We really should have put that away and wrapped this tie up. Mamute dinking inside here, and how many shots did we have on that play? Oh, God. I hope we don't bugger this up now. We've got a lot more forward. Why was that? We're on Oh, god damn it! How? It's 4-2. This is one hell of a tie, I suppose. But at the same time, we've got to be very, very careful that we don't keep conceding goals. I can't believe we didn't put them away at one end, and then we've gone and done it at the other end. Sorry, they've gone, oh god, insta-highlight. I don't even have a chance to make a change here. Hopefully this is us getting another goal back, and it's not going to make much difference. Ball across, saved again! Oh, come on, please don't be one of these games where we're the better side with the chances and we still... Oh, another highlight. Oh, Santos has made it 5-3. No, wait, 4-3 on the night, 6-4 on aggregate. They still need to win this game 7-4. To be fair, fair play to them. They've scored 4 goals against us. That's a great strike from Santos. I think we just need to keep the pressure on like this. If we go defensive, we're letting them into this game, and we cannot afford to do that at the moment. That's the simple way I'm looking at it. We cannot afford to let them have that, give them an inch. Oh, but we do have to defend at times. Ramos through again on the rebound. Mosca. Oh, it's in the back of the net. I don't believe this crap. Shit snacks. How are we 5-3 down? I don't feel that 5-3 is really deserved. Every time we get ourselves back into this game, they come back. Oh, he nearly kept that out. Very nearly. Right, okay. Don't worry. Still half an hour to go. I can't believe there's still half an hour to go here. Right, they're getting a lot of the ball. Let's go counter then. Since people were saying if you want to act like a bit side and you want to defend, go counter then instead of defensive. So we're going counter. Right. Ola after it. On for Gerovanos. He's not played a good game at all. And frankly, Pipoca's not been that good either. We could probably do with a bit of more of a... I'm making 2 subs now. I'm just trying to freshen things up a little bit up front. 25 minutes to avoid conceding 2 goals. It should be possible, but you just don't know anymore at the moment. Like, if they score 1 more, then it could be one hell of a tight end. Oh my god, what are you doing? Could be one hell of a tight end of this game. Just get back. Don't you dare let them win this. Don't you dare. No! Oh, what a save. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! What is that shit? I don't believe this, guys. How is this game 6-3? What? Like, oh my god. Look at the amount of opportunities they've got to clear this ball here. This is a joke. That penalty miss earlier. We missed a penalty in this game as well, guys, remember? Right, last 10 minutes, we've got to get this over the line. We have to. It's 6-3 at the moment. We're going to go through on aggregate, but my god, what a... I don't know what to say at the moment, guys. I'm actually terrified that we're going to go out here and... I mean... 6-5 on clickouts. They've had a few more half chances. They've had more shots. That's definite. We've got to. Oh god, we're going to have to do that. Oh Jesus. My god. I'm so terrified that no matter what I do, Real Madrid are going to score, and it's going to terrify me. Right, come on, guys. You've got 8 minutes. Can you do it? Oh no. Please no. For the love of God, no. Don't let them win this. I don't know what we could have done in this stage. It's so difficult to sort of know where to go with these games at times. Right, just win your header, Oh, thank God for that event. No! Oh, come on. Rashka! What a save from Belongo there. What a chance this is. We've literally got minutes left in this one. Seconds. Come on, how much stoppage time? 2 minutes. Come on. Oh, please. Right, we're into 2 minutes of stoppage time. Just clear it. That should do it. Yes! Oh, bloody hell, that one was ran way too close. Right, I can relax a little bit now. That one was quite a result, in the sense that we've just squeezed through by the skin of our tits there. I feel like 6 goals is a bit harsh on us, and some of those goals, I can't believe we missed a penalty in that game as well. Holy crap, we've gone through 6-6 on aggregate, but we are through to the bloody hell, to the Champions League semi-final, guys. So enjoy that. Apologies, I got a little bit animated there. That was quite a game. It just seemed to go end to end. Like every time I thought, oh, we should make a change, there was another goal, and you sort of staggered it back there towards the end, and we really have scraped through there. I couldn't believe that own goal we scored, though. There were so many opportunities to clear it there. So, with that in mind, I don't know when the draw is, so that might have to be... In fact, let's just quickly do a continue so we can see. No, it's not anytime soon, so we will check that. Right, in that case, I will join you in the next episode, of course, where we will be doing the semi-finals of the Champions League. There's 2 legs, plus we've also got an FA Cup semi-final in there too. Jesus, is all I can say. We've got quite a few more games to come. It's gonna be tense, folks. It's gonna be tense. Hopefully we'll wrap up the league at this point, so we will be able to get ourselves a second trophy. So guys, if you like what you've seen, please drop a like on the video. That was quite a tense game. And if that's only our 3rd defeat of the season in all competitions though, so you know. If you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Portsmouth and Red Star in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock, and I will see you guys in the next episode, where of course we will be doing the draw and then the semi-finals of the Champions League. Can we do it, guys? Can we do it this year? If that's anything to go on, we're going to need to be a little bit smarter. So I'll see you guys in a minute, in a bit rather, or tomorrow rather. Yeah, see you guys soon. Bye bye.